Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name is David and this is a magic review. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for being here. I hope you're having a great holiday season. Hope you're staying safe. Hope you're staying well. Thanks for showing up for another magic review. Actually, it's more like a utility review. It's really not a lot of magic that we're going to talk about. This is something that you can use as a tool. But before we get into the review, make sure you give this video a like. Before you forget, make sure you hit that subscribe button down there. Do me a solid, do me a favor, because when we look at the YouTube stats, most of you, the majority of you, like over 50% of you, have never hit that subscribe button. That really helps me out. That really helps me out. It really does. It really does. So if you want to say thank you to me for what I do, that is the very best way. Today we're going to look at the foldable card mat from David Gatti. What is a foldable card mat? It is just like it sounds, right? It's just like it sounds. You want to pack as light and as small and as compact as possible, and yet you'd still like a card mat to take with you. This could be an option. This is a versatile, quality, close-up travel mat from David Gatti. It's 100% wrinkle-proof. It appears, it folds. It can even help you with your magic tricks. This card mat packs small, and it's always going to keep its shape. It's a normal card pad. It's magical. It's round. It is not gimmicked in any way, but David is going to give you some ideas and tips to help you in some of your magic routines. It is handmade by him here in the States. It is a quality densed foam and crushed velvet, and it comes with a 9-minute instructional video and carrying bag. All right, so a couple of questions we always ask, and the first of which is, what do you get? You really just get the drawstring bag and the mat rolled up inside. There is a business card inside that'll take you to davidgatti.com and give you access to the 9-minute instructional video. Is it what I thought? It's absolutely what I thought, because the title gives it away. Foldable card mat, right? It's a foldable card mat. It doesn't do any magic, like I said. It is a 9-minute video, and you do get the kind of twisty card mat that you see from the trailer. You might recognize that from either the foldable like photography shields that professional photographers use, or maybe the foldable sun visors that you have in your car. Same exact technology as that. What's the overall quality and production value of the video? You got David Gatti. He's talking to a camera. It does track his movements. There is some light music in the background, and he is well mic'd. As far as what he's going to teach you, he's going to talk to you about how to fold it and how to unfold it, how to put it in the bag, and then various ways that you can take that bag either with you or take the mat with you. So like you could fold the mat up and keep it under your jacket and produce it when you arrive at a table. He's going to give you a few ideas for a deck production using the mat, like hide your deck inside the mat, or a card to impossible location effect. Now he's not going to give you magic tricks. He's just giving you ideas. Is it well made? It is handmade, like the video says, and I would add, it's obvious. It does not look like something that's completely perfect, It does have a handmade feel to it. I know that when I unfold mine, it kind of has a wobble to it. You have to press your hands down on it to get it to lay flat, and David even admits that in the video. But even as it's a circle, I never really feel like it's a perfect circle. It doesn't look like a clean cut, computer measured, precisioned, machine fabricated circle. It looks like something that went through a sewing machine, right? And doesn't have a perfect circled edge. Now, it is made out of crushed velvet, so the velvet, I think, hides that. If it were neoprene, that most of us are used to with card mats, neoprene has a much more defined edge. So I think when you're making a rectangle out of neoprene, you can obviously see, okay, this is a perfect square or a perfect rectangle, right? But with the circle and the velvet, it's not as noticeable. I have a little bit more of an eye that notices like when things are a little bit off. And the other thing I would add about the velvet is that's not a surface that I'm used to using for card magic. All my card mats have always been neoprene. It's that same kind of thick rubber texture that maybe you'd see mouse pads made out of. I have some that have like a little fine, like brushed hair surface to them, but not velvet. Velvet is more like a fabric that you would use on clothing or magician's capes, right? So it's a circle shape, and it's also 17.5 inches, which, I mean, get a ruler out or get your tape measure out and measure 17.5 inches. It's not that long. So in order for it to be foldable and compact, it has to be small. So 17.5 inches is already shorter than any card mat that I currently use. So the question is for you, are you ever in a situation where you need a card mat, but you're in a place that isn't that big, right? Or you feel like you can't carry one, right? So let's talk about positives. Positives would be, I think it's great for a plane. Like if you were going on an airplane and you want to take something with you, like in your carry-on, you didn't want to take up a lot of space, and maybe you're going to put it down on the tray table in front of you, that might work great. Because even if you were going to go to a hotel, I would just then pack mine flat in my suitcase, right? I just wouldn't roll it up. I would just pack it flat, my regular card mat, and take it with me for a hotel room. So if you're going to be on a plane and you're in that small like space, that's great. I think there's also a market for buskers, right? People who do street magic, people who work the street, and they have those round tables. So you already get one of those foldable, collapsible tables. Those tops sometimes are round. So if you have a round tabletop, then having a round card mat would match. You know, it always looks funny when they have a rectangle card mat on a round surface. So here's something that's going to pack flat for you and be perfect for your busking table. So I think that would be great too. Anybody who's ever in a tight space, restaurant workers, you know, you'd fold this up, you could tuck it underneath your arm right here as you walk to the next table, and you could gesture with your hands. You obviously don't have anything. You could reach in like you're getting something and plump, you could make it, you know, it would unfold, it would expand right in front of them, and you could lay it down. And you'd have a nice little card mat for your restaurant work. Negatives, the negatives are only for me, because it would only be, from here now you're just talking about preference, what you like, right? 17.5 inches for me is too small. I prefer neoprene, I prefer rectangles. So that takes us to, is it worth your money? It's $55. 55 bucks. And at the end of the day, it is a 17.5 inch velvet circle sewn to a twist wire. So right away, I think price always goes up when things are handmade, right? I do. So when things are handmade, you're going to expect price to go up. But with handmade, I think people also expect then quality to go up, right? We expect quality to go up. I didn't see the quality in this, so it just doesn't feel worth the $55 price tag. All right, that's everything I can say about the foldable card mat from David Gatti. Of course, I want to thank hocus-pocus.com for allowing me to have this so that I can do the review for you. And if you'd like to purchase it for yourself, you can find it right now at hocus-pocus.com. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.